What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. I'm Jess and you're watching Keto Rewind. So today's video is going to be a short and sweet video. I'm going to show you how to make a nut butter at home, DIY keto nut butter. And also I'm going to do, today's an eat day. So I've been doing alternate day fasting for a little over a month. So I've gotten a lot of questions on how I approach an eat day. So I thought, hey, I'll show you what I did today. The cool thing is I've been trying to get away from tracking all my macros. I spent the last 14 months of my life doing that. And long term, I don't want to have to track my macros, forever. So I've been trying to teach myself how to kind of get off of the tracking the macros. But like I said, I had to learn first. So that's why I put my time in tracking those macros, seeing what a serving of meat looks like, seeing what a serving of veggies looks like, seeing what 20 net carbs or less in a day looks like. So I'm at that point now where I'm not tracking, but I'm aiming for about 1,200-ish calories a day with the alternate day fasting on my eat day. So which for my current height and weight is more than enough. 5'8", 189 pounds, 1,200 calories a day is more than enough food. And it's hard for me to even eat that much. So I'm not going to give you any macros with these meals. This is basically what I'm showing you I'm eating. And you can take it with a grain of salt. So, but anyways, let's hop into my typical day. So here's just a basic eat day. This is not what I eat every single day, but this is just something, these are ideas for you, okay? So anyways, let's go hop over and see what today was. Okay, so I just broke my 40-hour fast, and this is what I broke my fast with. I had 2 deviled eggs with avocado mayonnaise, 3 sausage links, and then I'm going to show you how to make my next snack, my homemade peanut butter. So my homemade peanut butter, I went to my local Sprouts and got bulk dry roasted peanuts that were unsalted. And I got 3 pounds, and I put them in my Vitamix. This is what I use. The Vitamix is a really high, like an awesome food processor. It really grinds everything up. So if you are in the market for one, you totally got to check out a Vitamix. So I do a 3-finger pinch with each pound of peanuts. So I'm doing 3 pounds. So I'm putting 3 of my 3-finger pinches of salt. So, I should have measured it, but salt it to your taste. And I used pink salt. So start your mixer, your food processor, start the Vitamix off low and pulse it, and give it a bunch of pulsing. And that just initially gets things moving and ground up. And then once you get that done, put it on like a really low speed and let it just do its work. I left this on my setting 1, and just let it work it through. And then gradually speeding it up a little bit. And then you can see how nice and smooth it's getting. And once it gets pretty smooth, I will add the 2nd pound of peanut butter. It just gives it some lubrication to work with while it grinds up the nuts. I found if I did it all at once, it was overwhelming for my Vitamix. So I do it 1 pound at a time. And then I'll give you a view from the top here, and look how nice and smooth. It's not done yet, but it's getting ready. So I'm going to add the 2nd pound of peanuts at this point. Again, turn it really slow, pulse it, let it work through that those peanuts, break it down, and so we'll give you a quick view from the top. That's 2 pounds. You can see the big chunky ones going in and getting pureed, and then look how smooth that is. And then finally repeat the third, if you have 3 pounds, do it again. And you're going to have some amazing peanut butter. This is so much better. It's just peanuts and pink salt. That's it. And you can do this with almonds. You can do this with walnuts. You can do it with any type of nut butter. But I didn't add any oils. These were already dry roasted, and they just were unsalted because I wanted that control. But look how smooth that peanut butter is. Yes. So now the question is, what am I going to have this on? Oh, I store it in this container and then stick it in the fridge. I don't even know if you have to refrigerate it, but I do. So I made a banana cake the other day, a banana bread the other day. So I'm going to toast a piece of this banana bread that's left over, and I'm going to put peanut butter on my banana bread that's been toasted. And I'll tell you, that was a delicious after breakfast and treat. And then it's now, everybody always wants to know how I do my coffee. There is a cup of black coffee, a scoop of unflavored collagen, and then because I was feeling kind of fancy today, I thought I would whip out the cappuccino maker and froth up some heavy whipping cream. So my husband took, I don't even know how much. It's not much that makes that quantity. A little bit goes a long way, but you just steam it and pour it in there. And like I said, I don't do this every day, but I was feeling fancy today. And it's kind of hard to like get that shot. But anyway, so there's a perfect keto coffee. And for dinner, we had homemade brisket burgers. My husband got a brisket on sale and ground up the beef portion of the burger. So he'd sliced the point off and just ground up the flat, which is a much leaner side of the brisket. Ran it through our food grinder. I wish I had video of it, but ran it through the food grinder and it turns it into ground beef basically. And then we made burger patties. I want to say, I think we did 3rd pound burger patties with our normal brisket rub that we would put on the brisket when we put on the smoker. But we put that same rub, which is just a bunch of spices, salt, pepper, chili powder, paprika, and that's about it. And then put that on the burgers and put them on the grill, and then had a brisket burger for dinner. So I'm having it here with a side of dill pickle spears. And then I also, to just get a little extra protein, I threw a fried egg on top, lettuce, more dill pickle slices, and mustard. So that's dinner, super filling, and that was my day of eating. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know if you have any questions. Oh, and I wanted to leave you with a Blue Angels flyover. We were lucky to see the Blue Angels fly over our area today in Texas, and they were flying over for a show of support for our healthcare workers. So we drove up to our local hospital and watched them fly over. So I'm going to end this video on that note. And I want to also thank all the first responders and all the healthcare workers doing their part right now. And from just a big, huge thanks from Keto Rewind. Bye-bye.